All right, everybody. Welcome back. We're here for our final match of the 2016-17 X-Wing Regional from Games and Stuff at Glen Burnie, Maryland. I'm Aaron Utley. I got Ben Keller over here helping me out again with the call at the final. We're looking at Duncan Howard and his Palp Aces list against Ron Brannan and his very meta 3 B-Wing T65 rookie bandit list. So this should be a good time. Now, we're gonna try to keep track of damage, but it's gonna be very tricky. Nice. Actually, before we get going, wait, let me go over and see if I can't figure out a way to label these guys. Hang on. Wait a sec. That was 10 at the bottom?
10 is beside the X-Wing. Did you see the shirt, man?
10, 58, 4. Okay. All right, we're trying to figure out how to keep track of these guys.
So 10, 58, 4 on the top?
Blue Squadron, number 10.
That's the bottom one here?
Yep.
And then 58's in the middle?
Number 58 is the middle guy. Yep. 4.
Yep.
So now 4's going to be pretty easy to keep track of because he's a different color.
Oh, yeah.
4
okay.
is the stock paint, and 58 and 10 are both the Rebel Aces colors.
You might need to move it over a little bit. Or is this aspect ratio off here?
Hang on.
Okay.
What's that? The board?
No, it's just cutting off here.
Yeah. I'm moving it.
Okay.
I'm moving it now. There we go.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll do our best to keep track of that, but we're probably gonna have to run back and forth a little bit. But so number 4 there at the top is the stock painted B-Wing at the top, and 58 and 10, they're in order as you see them. Good to go. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, good to go.
Got me the paint job, Joe. Sorry about that.
All right, so Duncan stops by to make sure they're all good to go. We're ready to start. I don't think they realize we can't. The stream can't hear them.
I don't remember anything from
What's going on? Where's okay? There's Vessery down there in front of the.
Yeah.
All right. Jokes. So Ron jumping out in a hurry. So Ben, what do you think Ron's strategy is going to be here against this Palp Aces list?
So I think that he has correctly guessed that Vessery's not going to want to take the joust. I think he wants to burn down that Omega Leader as fast as possible. He's fine with taking a couple through that debris, but you get enough shots into Omega Leader while you got the shots on. Mm-hmm. You can get it. So
I think Ron will take what he's given.
Right.
I think he's going to ignore Omega Leader and run straight at that shuttle.
Yeah, I can see that too. But the problem is the shuttle is so much faster than his B-Wings.
Sure. But obviously, take what he's given.
Right.
on for 2 hours, but it's probably not. I could have been so. Is it a 2 hour limit? It is. 2 hours. There used to be no limit. No one ever told us so.
So Vessery jumps. Wow, boy, he's right on the edge of the board.
Yeah, so this might be a feed him Vessery kind of thing then.
The
All right.
trophy has managed to find its way to our table.
So 2 shields off of number 4. Ouch. So the players are talking a whole lot of trash.
Oh no! Only they can hear it. That was on B-wing number 4, by the way.
Best we know. So at this point, the store is more or less empty, except for the small crowd of people around the final table that all know each other real well.
And they're awful.
And they are tons of talk that we can hear that you guys can't. So it's a little confusing. Of Mega Leader getting in the 2 from across the board.
Cheeky. So yeah, I guess they got a choice. I think the choice is now though just turn in on Vessery. You got him hugging the edge. He can either do the hard 3 up or the 5 forward up. Either way, I think you're fine. So that's what I do anyways in Ron's position. Yep. Looks like he's zoning in on it. So for those of you at home, Ron taking that 1 forward instead of the 2 forward with the B-wing, a lot of new players will just move them all in the same move. Keep them in formation, keep the line, whatever. That is a real subtle thing that veteran players will see. You keep that top one back so it can maintain the arc if Vessery tears it up forward. And it's a real mark of a veteran player playing that. Ron's been playing this list for way too long now, so he knows the ins and outs really well.
He's only my commander because I won 5 Then you go, okay, here comes all the combos.
So the room is so quiet now. The microphone on the camera that's about 40 feet behind us is actually picking us up a little bit and feeding back.
Okay.
Yep, he's going to keep arc from all 3 of those B-wings. So Vessery's going to be taking 4 shots here. Let me slide this around. So Vessery's engaging the X-Wing.
Ooh.
3 hits and a crit into the X-Wing. Focuses
Focus.
both
2
his
shields.
Yeah, yeah.
Best of 5. 2 hours apiece. Best of 5. You can be here for a while.
Duncan and Ron have just decided to make this a best of 5. So we're going to be up until about 6 in the morning.
Fine. It's all fine.
It's great. All right, so now here comes the train into
B
Vessery.
wing, or is it the X?
So that's the X.
1 hit.
1 hit. 1 evade. One of the B wings, range 1.
Takes a shield on Vessery.
Okay.
Oh no, he spent the evade token. Just kidding.
Okay, so no damage on Vessery.
Yep.
He doesn't have a great token. That's the only problem with this scenario.
Looks like that top B wing did not have a shot.
Okay, was out of arc.
That's really unfortunate for Ron.
So no damage there for Vessery after all that shooting.
He did lose 1 shield.
Oh, 1 shield. Okay.
I mean, at this point, it's a lost cause. Yeah, that's right. I didn't mind you.
You said it when I said it.
It's also funny that Ben Taylor said he would meet that old real girl just because he had baseball. He's like, oh yeah, she's 12 years old and a girl. I got this.
Oh my goodness.
You're 14. You're not in the preteen club.
The conversation from the table.
So it's 6 years. Yes, he was good.
Yeah.
It's not
Wowzers.
Aaron, can we include audio on this?
It does depend on the state.
Everybody go to therapy quick.
If you guys could hear this table talk.
The FCC would probably shut it. Like I said this before, but no, they'd shut us down.
Why do you not put table audio on camera?
That's why.
That's why.
Yeah, they're playing X-Wing over there.
Destiny ended. Let's just play in the middle of their board. And I got a 33-point hero deck. Very balanced. That's one of the
So we got some K turns.
The one hard rights, right?
Just everywhere except for
And a bump.
Poor Z, when he gets one hit. So good you are guessing to do. Which one? Oh, no? Oh, Charlotte? Oh, sure.
4K from Vessery. Check something real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Feedback.
Yeah, it's just that. It's the mixer.
Oh, okay.
It adds that buzzing to it. I think he's eyeballing that. Yep. Seeing if he had that Z in range in arc. And he didn't.
Yep. And it looks like he'll be able to swing the hard one to chase him next turn, too. So,
So we're. This, so this one is sort of morphing into 3 separate fights.
right. Looks like Duncan's considering taking the range 3 shot at the X-Wing. Okay. Going for the rookie at range 3.
Okay.
Does have target lock and evade, so he'll have juke. What is he, down to hull? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good chance he drops him here with between Vessery and O-Leader.
Jukes. So he takes
Takes
one
one.
more.
Oh, he popped the droid for it.
Pop the droid, okay, so stays where it is. And now Vessery gets a shot.
Palps on offense and kills the X-Wing.
Did X. Now the B-Wings are shooting back at range 3.
Ron is not too happy with his
Ron,
dice right now.
disgusted with this roll. Here comes the second.
He did get a promo die that had 1 less hit on it.
I don't know.
That's his bomb die, but it might got mixed in with Gen Pop here, so.
1 hit.
Oh,
Boy, these bees are a tough time. And I believe that's all the shooting here.
Exciser 9, yes, he triggered the integrated on the 1 damage Omega Leader did to him.
Right. So that kept him at 3 hull, but then Vessery took all 3 away.
Oh, absolutely.
And B-Wing number 4 is kind of on his own program, chasing that shuttle. I think we're going to see a block attempt here. won't fit, so can't roll him down there.
Sending the Z also after the shuttle.
Yeah. Fortunately, this pace, even if he gets 2 ships up there on the shuttle, I mean, he's taking so much damage.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to have anything left to fight with. I just lost a big bunch of viewers. We were at 293 and now we're at 283, and I don't know what's going on. Thought we might break 300. No. Yeah, it's not quite as entertaining.
Why don't you put Ron Brannan's games on the stream?
We have to be very quiet because there's nobody in here.
Wow, it's awesome.
Oh,
Super sweet 4K.
What was that?
Cheating. Oh, no.
it's the cheat.
All right, Internet, grab your torches, grab your pitchforks. It's Howard Hutton time.
It's cheating.
Subliminal cat. Oh, he bumped it.
Oh.
No, we go. I need another one of those. You can throw them all. But yeah, when you start laughing diabolically, it's
Oh, he palps the crit down on Omega Leader.
What just happened?
He rolled a crit for the debris and palped it down with a Mega Leader, or with a Palpatine, yep, on the Mega Leader.
Vessery's deciding who to shoot here.
You might want to get a lot of these icy glass.
Nathan, we actually, I rubbed the mat with corn oil between each game. No, it's not particularly slippery.
Lube it up.
Last game was actually, this mat's been played on quite a bit, so it's really not very slick at all. I have a can of that stuff that they spray on the toboggan in Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I put it on. Dice and the pieces just fly off.
Oh, no. Oh, do we know how much damage was done to 58 there?
No, I missed it.
Or actually, he shot at 10, it looks like. I'm going to go find out.
I'm not sure yet. So we'll check that out. Okay. Okay, so we're goofing around.
You got that?
58 took 1.
Yep. And the shuttle took 2.
All right.
And 58's the top guy.
And shuttle took 1.
2.
2. Okay. That's how I have, I've got a lot going on in these games. Sometimes we've just got to go in dry. No time to prep the mat. I mean, what do these two B-Wings do now? I mean, they're just hosed.
Yeah, they can do the K-turn and it blocks Vessery's K-turn, I guess. But, I mean, Vessery just is safe with a 3 forward.
Yeah,
pretty safe.
shoot him in the
forward.
face.
Yeah.
All right. And then K turn.
Yeah, he can joust all day long with these things. Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, this little mini fight down here with these two B-Wings and Vessery is,
Oh yeah, when
yeah, it ain't good.
you get 36-point ship just soloing 2 B-Wings and an X, feels bad.
Everyone did exactly what they were supposed to do except for me. You ran the same dice chart. I don't know. I just walked outside. I meant fetal positioning. Yeah. It was just basically a demonstration of my philosophy.
Hey! So for the first time, Steel TV has 300 viewers on a single game. So welcome to all you guys who are joining us for this final match.
Essentially a build they call it aces. Because essentially the other 2 ships are incredibly hard to hit. And Palp
Yeah, these B-Wings are pretty dire straits. He's done a good job of blocking all of S3's shots, or moves that can shoot at the B-Wings. But it's still, I mean, looks like it's a matter of time for those 2 at the bottom.
Yeah. Yep. He's done playing your game.
Yeah. Well, and they have a good hard 2 next turn to catch him in arc.
No, it was really good. No, that's really good.
So the front one's the one with 1 damage tagged on him. And he is target locking the full health one.
It's really good.
Hey, he's target locking another tab in here.
I don't allow myself to play.
Palp doesn't have time to play. This is the one where
And there's a 2 turn.
I just know you get tired of the whole
So that B-Wing now is going to be taking fire from Omega Leader and the shuttle. 2 hits.
All right. 1 shield left on number 4 there.
No, yeah,
Sorry about the tiny chat, but the rolling is, let's make it so we can't see the rolling. All right, so what was that? Number 4 goes down to what?
1 shield left.
Okay.
Took 2 damage from Omega Leader.
Mm-hmm. 2 shields on the shuttle.
Yes. He pops.
Just takes 1 into shields. So no shields left on the shuttle.
This is nice.
When they go back to dials, I'll run over and check that again. Yep, Ben's going to run over and check real quick. Paul. No Paul here today. It's me and Ben Keller. Paul actually played yesterday. Didn't make the cut. He finished 22nd out of 91. And Paul played in the went over and jumped in one of the Destiny launch parties over in closer to home today. So he's not here. We have Ben, who's been excellent.
Diet Paul.
But we can't. Unfortunately, we just can't be as fired up because it's
I'm about 3 world championships behind him.
Now it's like, right. Well, now it's like a library atmosphere in here. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
very fun last game because it was still noisy. Now all of a sudden it's like sitting at a table after somebody just got smacked.
Right, and 2 terrible people playing too.
I know, it's embarrassing. Does he fit in there? He does fit in there. Look at that.
If it fits, it ships.
That just broke up.
You have to accept it.
Yeah, it's actual.
A little conversation about the merits of collision detector at the table. And here's those 2 hards. 2 turns.
2 furious.
Ira Mayers actually gets real salty.
Too hard?
I say too hard. It is,
Oh.
Their turns. It's their turns and banks.
Well, George Costanza about it.
I guess.
Oh, just sloppy play.
Cheating play.
Sloppy play from our regional champion. Too early to call?
That's right. Duncan is the defending. Did he win the
He
regional here
win,
last year?
he was second place to Roanoke. And Roanoke, I was just calling it pretty
here.
early. I was calling it pretty early on this one.
Half points for the show. Half points for the show. Oh, I got 0 half.
Apparently the shuttle took a damage.
Eddie, the shuttle took damage.
Yes.
Eddie's asking about Jade's finish. Jade lost in the
Top 8.
Yeah, in the top 8 round. I'm not sure what her final
She was
standings
12th
would have been.
seed going into it, so I don't know what the final seeds were or anything, but
Oops. Duncan is really eyeballing something here. Thinking about his action on
think of a
Vessery.
barrel roll, I think,
Yeah.
if it dodges that front arc. I don't think it does.
And it clearly does.
It's close.
So, yeah, it's still pretty close. I think he's out, though. Here comes Omega Leader's maneuver. Racing forward.
Some confusion as to where the target lock was.
Yeah, there's a little bit of...
Ron Brannan sure as ever that
Ron.
his B-Wing did in fact take 2 damage from it. So Mega Leader shooting at the B-Wing.
You have one job. He's calling it no obstruction. So Omega Leader's going to shoot at the B-Wing.
Get back in the game so I can disqualify it. That would be the 7th time.
Focus for 1.
For 1. And it's a whiff. So
1
it
guaranteed.
takes that last shield. 3 hits and a crit. So it takes. Okay, so that's.
3 shields on number 10.
Where is it? Oh. Evade token and Palpatine, and he takes no hits out of that. No damage.
Like the tutorial boss. Of Dark Souls too. You're the tutorial boss of Dark Souls. I tried to go 06, but some jerks gave me the 5. Judge, you saw him admit it that he was intentionally trying to manipulate. Collusion to lose.
The guys around the table have just decided that Jeremy is the Jeremy Howard is the tutorial boss.
The scrub dungeon.
The scrub dungeon final boss in the tutorial level.
Duncan Howard is in fact the
Duncan
final
is the
boss.
final boss in the actual game.
The Koopa Troopa versus Bowser himself.
Right. Oh.
Hey, we're up to 319 viewers.
Okay, and there's a K turn.
Judge.
No. That had already taken his defense, so it didn't matter.
And he's hit. No luck for Ron.
Where's the special die? Where's the special die? No. I know, that's what I should have rolled. Judge, I would like to. It's an official FFG product. Yeah.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. We're trying. Normally we're more enchanting when I got somebody else here, but we have to be very quiet. Get sent to the principal's office if we're too noisy. Unfortunately, you can't hear any of the filthy body talk
Raw. It's raunchy.
coming from the table.
PG-13. So I guess he's trying to block the 4K here. Keep that defender out of the fight for another round.
And there's 3 straight for that attractive shuttle.
It looks like he
All
did
for
not
naught,
block the
as he
4K.
cleared it anyway. Nice shot at Duncan Howard's head. That would be number 58. He was about to have a bad time. It's gotten so quiet in here, we're picking up those guys
Oh, yeah.
over the camera mic.
This is not a good representation of this list.
Basically, when you roll your die, you roll one die.
Ron making excuses.
Right? Which you could probably hear. I'd imagine Ron's loud excuse making. He's bleeding over onto the mic. Kirk, I don't think it was that thought out, but I would be too. That would be great.
That'd be very impressive.
But yeah, I think he was just trying to deal with what Duncan threw at him. And I'm sure, you know, if you think Duncan and Jeremy didn't have a long conversation after Ron beat Jeremy, who's shooting who here? Omega Leader?
Yes, shooting at the B.
The B. Ron just arbitrarily moves.
Yeah.
Just reach down, move
One hit.
things. All right.
Oh my goodness. Duncan Howard is being very disrespectful.
Clowning poor Ron, who takes the one. Oh. Three.
3 hits into 58.
So 3 into shields and to number 58.
Yes. That sensor jammer
Sensor jammer.
really hurts the K-turn or rebel ships.
Yeah. What? Whatever. And you guys who can hear this bleeding, don't read too much into the goofing that's going around the table. Ron and Duncan are very good friends, so don't make anything out of that. Now I'm catching some shrapnel for some reason. It's just it's rough.
Chris, when you listen to this later, I got this shirt from your mom's house.
Ben with the mic. Whoa.
Sensor jammer is important.
Okay.
The sensor jammer. Okay, so I will declare that
We had it right.
because for 4 points you can buy a shield upgrade, or for 4 points, that so far this game that sensor jammer has been worth, I think, around 3 or 4 shield upgrades.
Yeah.
It's at least
he's-
jammed 3 or 4 hits.
At least.
That didn't have focus on them. And then when you have juke on Vessery, the denying them their focus, it's even compounded. And in my list, juke on Merrick and Carner Jax, all denying focus, it's compounded even further. If they use their actions to reposition or barrel roll with a boost or something, they denying them their focus and then jamming their hits. The shuttle just takes way too long to kill. Gives your aces time to mop up the rest of their list. It's incredible. Very, very powerful card.
Howard's are big sensor jammer proponents. Advocates.
Yeah, there's no other upgrade. I mean, auto thrusters gives it a run for its money, but the shuttle can't equip auto thrusters. But other than those two, I don't think there's a better value upgrade in the game.
Sure.
Maybe Zuckuss.
Zuckuss.
If you've got the setup for it, then Zuckuss gets there sometimes.
And
but-
Zuckuss, you can, if you're a cheating cheater, you can cheat with Zuckuss.
Yes, you can. Yes, if you're a cheating cheater and you have
You're
no
a cheating cheater.
if a Mega Leader has you locked and you
Right.
don't feel like following the rules,
You could just say re-roll that.
yes.
And if you're a noted player,
Right.
then the person you're playing can just be bullied and intimidated. Okay, roll it.
Especially if they're,
Look at this. I don't even know what they said.
they're starting a witch hunt about something. That's what they said.
Oh yeah. You're right. I guess they heard me. Right. Cheating cheater.
No, you don't want to. You don't. Yeah, because I'm the only one that.
Sloppy play.
So I'm gonna come over here.
Who is just shot at?
A Mega Leader just shot at number 4, put a hit and a crit into him. And that should be curtains for number 4. The crit was a direct hit for those of you counting Ron's deck.
No, not Dusty.
Yeah, you can search it in every report, you can search
Hit and 2 crits. Whiffs.
Yes, Brian, we are very happy there are no dingers in the finals. So 1 hull left on number 58.
This is fine.
It's all fine.
Rough. I think this one's getting away from Ron a little bit.
Oh, a little bit. And here's another thing. The sensor jammer is good on the offense, too, because it makes them, if they want to do any damage at all, they gotta dump their focus into the
There's
offense.
a hit and a crit.
Leaves them more open for the shuttle's attack.
Damage cockpit goes into shuttle, which is like, so what?
PS0. And the Z's going to try to tag him at range 3.
some of these zombie things where they get after back. So sometimes they
Takes 1 more.
So shuttle's down to 2. But it's really, I mean,
Yes,
this is fine, dog. Yes. It's the shuttle.
Shuttle into the B-Wing, yep.
B-wing hit crit.
On number 58.
That kills him.
that way you don't have to spend actions. Because you're gonna be needing
Oof.
So a lot of it is
He's got this. You know what? For the stream, I will be here now.
I really need to adjust the.
Changing the channel. Look what Chewie's coming on.
Looks like it got dark outside, so the lack of daylight scattering in has changed the white balance on the table a little bit. You'll fix that. Okay.
So the double Shadowcaster, I haven't actually flown against it, and it really didn't. I didn't see it at the tournament here. The 2 regionals I've been to, I didn't see the double Shadowcaster, so I really haven't had any experience playing against it. But have you seen a double Shadowcaster on the stream at all?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think there was one here. They were asking me. Apparently, it's doing well in the UK or something like that. But yeah, I haven't really seen it around here. Yeah, there's a lot of. I've saw a few Jumpmaster caster or a caster in a party bus. There are a couple of those. Paul was flying Dengar
Dengar Bosk, yeah.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few like Alpha Strike centered lists with big ships, torpedoes and homing missiles usually. I had a really good game with a Mind Link build, Bosk, Manaru, and Actually, Kato. First time I've ever played against Kato. But, yeah, it came down to the wire. I ended up getting half points on his Bosk, and I had Merrick left, so barely squeaked it out.
Really dark. Let me fix it.
Just keep track of that. If he can't basket around, he's gonna go here. You can start here and move
Here and then move forward.
And then the screen cuts out, and all of a sudden, all the Duncan ships are gone.
I've seen the unimaginable violence. No, because I'm gonna kill this one.
That's a miracle. Ron wins the region.
But he's gonna be here. This is gonna be
No, it's fine. It moves. It doesn't.
No, you already hit.
Don't worry. Don't throw it off.
And you get
Sorry about the beeping, guys. I guess you can't. You probably can't hear that.
well, he's gonna be here.
There was one defender that did pretty well. Went 4-2. Hotshot co-pilot. Sorry, Decimator that did pretty well. Yeah, Hotshot co-pilot.
Who was that that just got shot up?
I'm assuming it's the number 10B. Major explosion into.
That is so stupid.
No, he concedes.
Yep.
After that, losing that last B.
He had it with the B-wing.
Oh, he lost the. No, he lost the Z95.
Oh, that's the Z. Okay, yeah. Conceded with the B. Oh, not yet. Okay.
Oh, he's not conceding.
Spite. The spite is in full
He's
mode.
gonna play it out. Yeah, I'd like to return this. What's the reason? Is it damn spite?
The hotshot co-pilots I've seen have been on Rear Admiral Chirno. His ability works really well. He used Gunner, and I've seen Rebel Captive. I've seen arguments for Vader. I've seen Chris's mom. So yeah, there's usually the Rebel Captive is a big choice on there. That helps against the Defender matchup.
A rowdy carnival atmosphere
Yeah.
at games and stuff. As
Says the 1 and 5. Oh, Quad TLTs went 6-0 at some regionals. I'm gonna take it and go 1 and 5.
Just not this one.
Yeah. Nerd.
all right, things have gotten out of hand here. Clearly,
The shuttle doesn't die because of the sensor jammer. Yes. Absolutely. That is 100% the reason why the shuttle is still alive.
Brannan throwing his tokens around, angsty.
Yeah. Little known fact about Brannan, when you kill 4 of his 5 ships, he gets really pouty.
Pouty. That's never good.
The internet doubts the moon landing as well, so.
We're losing. People are heading for the exits. We're losing viewers.
Pretty soon one of these people is going to stand up and address Mike Pence.
Oh no! Come on, that's enough of that. Ugh. That was a K turn. Oh,
Oh no, they just marked the B-wing.
No. The K turn
Oh,
from
from
the
a Mega Leader, yeah.
Leader. So a Mega Leader shooting at this B-Wing. Hit crit. Juke.
It's 2 shields on number 10.
I had it on last regional. I actually killed Duncan.
So first we do the one action.
Last time I did have this stream up on the laptop. I could see something on that. Once I walked in,
This is Vessery. Sloppy dice cheating.
So we get a basic
So that's 3 hits.
Takes 2. Nope, takes 1.
Takes 1.
Okay, so starting with these.
Got it. 4 dice. You sure you don't want me to blow them around? Yeah. You wait. I called in a pitch. I was in a bullpen because this had to happen. 1. There we go. There's 1. 2. I'm sorry.
No, nobody's kicking anything in the junk. Hit steal.
oh my god, I don't have time. Oh, look, there's an 8. Ron's gotta be. Oh, look, I have help. Ron's gotta be.
Ron's letting other people roll his dice for him now.
What he was doing before wasn't working apparently.
I guess.
Me. I'll take the plate over. Because I get plus 1 to so.
Can we call it a Duncan tank?
Well, clearly, I mean, obviously, it'd be a dunk, D-U-N-C tank.
Yeah. Duncan. Oh. Yeah.
Of course, in an hour when you're still sitting here, people will be like, what are you doing? Nothing.
This is fine.
Ben has the trophy. They've just realized it's gone. Now they're looking for it. And there's a bump. This could be it. I believe this is probably all she wrote. All she wrote for Ron, who's insisted.
I'm playing it out.
Hey, play it out.
Yeah.
Who has insisted that Duncan destroy him utterly.
Let him kill Palp. Okay.
Vessery's gonna hold his fire. This.
Ron's asking if, you know what? If the B-Wing was named Dengar and his arc was pointed the other way.
And that's it. So that clears Ron off the table. So good final match, kind of.
Yeah.
Ish.
Hey, well,
but a great event.
well run stream, Aaron. This is awesome.
Thanks for the help. So to all of you that tuned in, I appreciate it. Thanks to Ben Keller for jumping in and joining me here these last 3 rounds. And we will see you guys at the next regional at your hobby place in Martinsburg, West Virginia in, I think, 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks or is it next week?
December 10th.
Yeah, so it's a couple weeks away. We'll see you guys next time.